Hello beautiful viewers, welcome back to my channel at Gintu'S. That's my handle. It has been a long time, guys. I missed you so very much, but today I said I've cried a lot. We have cried a lot. We as the Gintu'S family have cried a lot, but now we saw that our dad is not even resurrecting. Whether we cry, whether we fall, whether we do anything, our dad will not rise up again, and that's a fact. So guys, all that dad has left us is just bad memories, good memories, most of them being good. And what I will never forget is this tree. See this tree here up there. This tree is the one that dad used to sit. He used to sit here. So we've just remained with memories, too much memories, too much questions to ask ourselves, but we have no strength to put things that we love back in life again. This tree, I planted this tree like 2 years ago when I was about to travel somewhere outside the country, and I said let me leave a legacy behind me, and I planted 5 of them. But when I came back, this was the only survivor. So this is my survivor tree. This one, yes, this was my surviving legacy that I got after 2 years when I was back from outside Kenya. And that was my first time me traveling outside the country, and I was so amazed to see things how they do grow. Like, it's such a good memory, and my dad loved the tree. Thank God Gintu never cut the tree down while building the G castle. And I was like, wow, that was a very big blessing tree, because you know, step by step we're moving on, you see. And 600 subscribers is where I am. Oh my dear guys, hi, take me to 2,000 subscribers, and that's my joy, you know. That's my joy. I have been so quiet because of the mourning of my dad's passing away, but we're coming back to normal, although no, it's not that normal. We just but trying our best to come back to the normal life, although it will take us several years, or even it will cost us our lives thinking of him. Yes, but that's life. Everyone is on the way to the death, you know. When you wake up early in the morning, going to work, doing some several things, you never know if at the end of the day you will come back safely. So that's life, and we should just accept everything and move on, guys, because what can we say again? What are we going to say? 2,000 subscribers is what I want you to take me to, so I can forget all about some memories that are hurting, too painful. But yeah, thank you so very much, because you were there. You stood with us, you stood with me, you stood with Gintu, you stood with Sigano, it's underscore Sigano, you stood with everybody. Others were like, Kate, what are you missing, baby girl? What are you missing, so I can be there to support you in anything? And I was like, oh, this is what is not happening that much good. And people contributed so much, mostly to me, to Gintu, to everybody. You people stood with us with messages, good messages, condolences, everything, supporting us in cash and in everything. You are there for us, people. And that's why I trust my subscribers, my good subscribers, my blessed ones. How are you? Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comment section. Kate Sigano here as always. Something is trying to climb my eyes. I'm looking at something and I'm like, whew, is it true? Is it true that dad is not around? You know, when I get in the house, something is. When I get in the house, I'm like, the house has become too big, mostly to mommy. I don't know what we are going to do to my mom. But look at this, guys. Let me just pause up. Let me look at this. Look at this dog. Eh? Look at the dog. The dog is lying on top of that grave. Like, I don't know if this black dog is a human being. Someone tell me, like, do they have feelings like human beings? I don't know. Like, this dog, specifically this black one, this one. Hello doggy, how you doing? Uko aje mommy? I just call it mommy. Mom, look, it's lying just on top of my dad's grave. You see, on top of it. Look at even the cat. Cat. The cat is looking at the crows. You see? They are following me because they know I'm lonely. All the crowd that was with us, all the relatives, the neighbors have now started going to their own work, to their own positions. And we are remaining like how we were. You see? Some of my brothers or my siblings will be traveling and we shall remain like I don't know how many, and maybe that's when now we shall know for real he is gone for sure. Oh my goodness, it's not easy. I'm just here, but I'm feeling not that much okay. Not that I'm fearing, but I don't fear because of my journalism class and everything made me not to fear anything. But you know now what you feel, the feeling inside me, like, is it true? Is not getting off me. I don't know what I will do for it to get off for sure, but maybe it will take time, or maybe with time I'll forget. I don't think because when I see the pictures, when I see the tree, when I'll be coming around here and looking at the grave, will those memories go off? I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm disturbed mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, everything. I'm disturbed mentally. Whew. And all that I have remained with to calm me down are the cat. You see, the cat. The cat is around me when I go anywhere. The cat is there to say, hey, Kate, life must go on. We are here for you. We are here for you. The dark dog is here listening very well. I love this dog. I don't know if it's a human. You see, just direct to my dad's head. There, the dog is seated. And it dog is listening very carefully, like since my dad went to heaven, so I may say, the dog was there with us. The dog was literally there with us. Like, it was there to speak things out, but the things could not get of it. We just saw signs, you see, actions. If you watched the videos well that Gintu posted the day that my dad was buried, and the grave was just there put in front of the people, this dark dog was there seated down below my dad's grave. Grave, not grave, but I don't even The dog was just there below the coffin, you see. And people were like, is this a real dog? Or what is it? Is this a dog? Really? Like it never feared people. It was just there. The coffin up and the black dog down. People were like, no, this is not a dog. And even us, the family members, are asking ourselves, is this a real dog? But something tells me, yes, it's a dog. And that's the nature of some of the beautiful animals that God gave us. Maybe we don't know the meaning of what God meant in creating other things. So far, we have no clue about everything that God created. Of course, God created everything with a reason, and I'm starting to realize some reasons behind everything that God created. You see, like when He created dogs to give us comfort. You remember the case of the Pope Francis who passed on? Oh yes, the dog was there with him. The dog was there, like the dog would never believe that the Pope was no more. But the dog was just there. And you know what? Some of the things that Pope said are the things that even my dad said while going away. Like my dad never wanted bigger things to be made, you see. So people were like, Kate, or people were like, Gintu, mostly to Gintu. They were like, Gintu, you say that you have a lot of money, but why are you building? Why are you not building your father's grave? This question has been asked over and over again, but maybe I should say it once and for all, or maybe Gintu will continue saying it until everyone gets the meaning. Like, my dad never wanted something big, something costly. You see, my dad was there for things like the Pope Francis. Like, he never wanted a big ceremony, like putting down bulls and bulls and bulls. He just wanted a simple last celebration. You see, very simple. My dad was a very simple man, and I thank him for that. Wherever that he is, I know he is in safe hands in heaven. That's what we Christians believe, because he was baptized by water. And when you are baptized as Christian, then directly you go where? To heaven, when you are doing good. Yes, and my dad was a good worker, a good everything, you see. He was not perfect to some, but with us, he was just good. Nobody is perfect, you know. You have some goods, some bad things, you see. Yes, and that's human, you see. Hey, people are like, didn't you? Your family have so many friends. Your family has got money. Why you not building your dad's grave? And we were like, people, we are telling this over and over that my dad just needed a simple grave, like natural. My dad went for nature. Nature was the number one thing to my father. He never wanted like to be buried in a very expensive coffin, a very expensive grave with tiles, with everything inside. He never wanted such, because he said, you are going to spend so much on me and I'm already dead. You see, everything that you are going to use when I'm dead, be it tiles, be it whatever, are not coming to life again. So they won't be of help, you see. But people are like, oh no, this one, that one, this one, that one. They don't understand. You can't understand. You can't, for real, you cannot understand what I'm going through, what somebody else is going through. I cannot understand deeply what you are going through. Is it? Right. Thank you. For sure. Everybody has his own way of life. Everybody has his own way of living, you know. Everybody has his own style, you see, of life. And my dad was one of the persons who never wanted such big luxuries because of so many things that were to be put in place. My dad was like, no, instead of putting tiles on my grave, just let it be simple, because the tiles will be costly, you see. The tiles will be everything, you know. Yeah. And my dad was like, you know, I don't even want flowers. That's why we never put flowers in my dad's grave. How dare could I buy flowers or plant flowers while he said no? You see, he said no to flowers. Instead of flowers, he said plant kales on the top of my grave. Believe me, just believe it. He said, don't plant flowers on my grave. Instead, plant kales. Because it's the kales that made us whom we are. You know? It's the kales, skumawiki, yeah, in Swahili. It's the kales that made everybody in my family rich at the point that we all are. And so he said, he was such an amazing father. Like, he said, instead of planting flowers on my grave, flowers will bring no benefit. Although it's beauty, but I know it's beauty, but just plant something that will leave a legacy over and over again. And so he opted for what? For kales to be planted. Imagine coming and seeing kales on someone's grave. My dad was something else. I already miss him, really. I miss him a lot, but I have nothing to do. Kales, yes, we are going to plant kales. We are going to break the world's record on people's graves, planting kales. While it's still new, forget about when it's old. Yes, you can plant something there because already it has withered off, so I may say. But this one now is fresh grave. We're going to plant on top kales. That's why he said, you people don't plant flowers. Yes, don't plant flowers on the grave. Plant what? Kales. And so Sigano's family will be the most people breaking the grave record in the world, planting vegetables on top of the grave because of the respect. You know, we have to obey. We have to obey. If you don't obey it, it will come back and haunt you. Like when I say, let me just leave alone about what dad has said, let me just plant flowers. It will haunt me because maybe the spirit is still hanging around, looking at me. Like he will come over and say, Kate, what are you doing? I said no to this thing. And maybe something bad will happen. You see, that's when karma fires people, you know. I say no and you are there doing the yes. And I said no, you see. So we are just going to honor. Tiles, X. Flowers, no. Kales, thick. Fruits, thick. He said yes to fruits. So if you are opting to plant anything around daddy's house, new house, this is a new house. I'm not going to call it grave. This is a new house because everybody will have his own house. Yeah, that's where we are going. Everybody, that's where we are going. So fruits, thick. We are going to plant kales, fruits, things that will bring something, things that will bring money. When you plant fruits you will sell, because we know the kind of fruits that dad want. Maybe I will show you some other time. Like, dad had a specific fruit, passion fruit, that he wanted, that he was used to planting. They bear fruits, so many fruits, like beautiful fruits, so many of them, and that's what dad needed. So when you see us planting fruits, don't ask us why are you planting fruits on someone. This is Dad's house. So everybody has his own way of building his or her own what? Her own house. So this place is not, you remember this place is, this is the place that we used to see what? Look at the cat right there. It's shining bright, as white as snow. Look at the cat and the dog. They are just right there. They don't feel. Those were my dad's my dad's friends. Dad gave me the cat because he knew I loved cats so very much. Cats are my best pets, you see. And he left me the cat like 2 months before he passed on. He left me. He called me Kate. He used to call me Nyanya. Nyanya means I was named after the grandma of my dad, and so they do call me Nyanya. Where are you? Come here, have got a present for you. And when I went, it was a cat. He gave me a cat and said, have this, because I do love cats. I sleep with cats. Yes, I really love their fur, their everything. They're just amazing to me. Yes, they are nice, you know. Everybody has his own way of enjoying life. Not necessarily that it's money, that you have to have money. That's when you are going to enjoy. No, you enjoy with what is there. And for me, when a cat is there, when a dog is there, I enjoy life. What do you enjoy with? Apart from money, luxury things, what do you enjoy having across you, or besides you? Kate, he loves cat. I don't know if it's from the name cat, C-A-T, cat. Then when you add an E, that's Kate. Kate for cat, for sure. All right. Hi. Let me just talk to you while smiling, because I've been crying. You can even see from my face. It was so sad, so heterozygous, so everything. Oh, I was being left with cats and dogs. No good morning again, no nothing. Whew. I'm like, this cat now wants to jump to me. So okay, anyway, guys, we have to build our dad. We shall build our dad's grave outside, from outside, yes, to avoid the erosion, the soil erosion, you know. Yes, we have to build it because he will understand that. I know he will understand that thing, because the soil erosion will take place. Yes, so we shall have to rebuild it from outside and not inside. Maybe he will understand what he will, and he will just understand. We shall tell him everything, that this place is not good enough. You see, it's somehow like, ooh, this place is not good enough. You see, it's slanting, so it's not good enough to just leave the soil just on top. The soil will be washed, and people will say, you know what, Africans, most of the African people say, the African culture is like, now when the soil, when we just say, okay, Dad said we are not going to build the house for him because of too much expense that he said will be catered for, now we are just going to build it by force, because the soil erosion will be taking place because of the heavy rains that are falling. So people cannot say, like the Africans have this habit of saying they took that person from inside. You see, they took the dead person from inside. When they see that the rain has come and washed everything, yes, they will now start saying that family has something behind it. They will start telling things that are weird, things that are not even legible to be heard in front of people, or things that are not even making sense in my ears, in my own ears, my Kate Sigano's ears, you see. Ah, but we have to do it because of the erosion. The rain is falling each and every day, but we thank God because the time that we had that period of grieving period, the mourning period, it never rained. It just rained few drops one day, and the lights were just there. In this area, like in Yabuhanse, lights do go each and every time. Like when it starts raining, the electricity is just not there. I don't know why. I've never got the answer of why is it that when it just starts raining here in Yabuhanse, the electricity is gone. But during the morning season, it was peaceful. No rain dropped. No electricity went off. Can you imagine? Until the day that we buried my dad. That's when things now started going the normal way. The lights went off. The rain, it's falling now each and every time. The rain. Be it in the morning, like today, it fall. Be it lunchtime, it was raining. In the evening hours, it has been raining. Things now, we were like, oh my goodness, that was a very peaceful person. Like, he said, no, just leave my people to grieve in peace. And we were like, thank you, Daddy, you were there for us. Like, everything went on well. And that was a very, very, very big thing. It was a very big salute with no full uniform. You are not allowed to salute without full uniform, but we gave our dad a big salute on that, you see. Yes, so if we leave the grave that way, even if our dad said we are not going to build it because of the expenses, he said instead of building me a tomb, is it a tomb? Or is it a tomb? A grave. The tomb is the Jesus one. Yes, instead of building my grave with tiles and everything, just the children that I've left behind who are not yet in the working class, are not yet through with schooling, kindly take those children to school. Kindly support them. Yes, I've fought my race and I've finished it in a good way. So instead of doing everything that will expense you people, just save the cash and do the necessary. Do or take over where I left. That was my dad's legacy. And that's what we are going to do. But now we are going to rebuild it from outside, so the grave won't sink. The water will make it sink, and people will be like, we are this and this and this and this. We've taken our dad from inside. You see, I don't want to repeat myself, but it should be repeated because they will be there to say, oh, that family did this and this and that. And people people can talk anything. You are a person, so I'm talking about people. What are you going to say when you see our dad's grave that it has sunk inside? Are you also on the chat, on the list that will be like, Kate, we can see your dad's house has sunk? What is it? What have you done? Will you be on the list? I'm just but kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my goodness. Oh my. People will be like, Gintu now has taken the body. Gintu has got into Illuminati. That's things that they do say, that Gintu has gone or has got into Illuminati. You see? And now when the grave sinks, that will be now pure truth that Gintu has done that thing. And I'm like, because of the small castle, people are just crying out here. I'm very sure that's not Gintu's dream house. 100% sure. That's not Gintu's dream house. Gintu, when Gintu gets some good cash, that house will be something else. He won't even be looking at it twice. He will come up with a very good thing. Not even here around here, somewhere else, in a good place, you see. people, people. How are you, my good people? Take me to 2,000 subscribers. That's all I'm here for. You see, I'm here to tell you what people asked. So many questions were being posted. I don't know if I'm going to finish them today, but day by day I'll be trying to cut them. You see, yes, those ones that I have not remembered, I still remember. And I will be answering them, you see. So I'm just somehow happy because not happy that my dad has gone, no, but I'm happy because life has to move on, you know. With or without somebody, there is a person who is going to take over, and that's the Holy Spirit that was left to us. Christians, where are you? Christians in the house, where are you? Is it true that we were being left? Is it true that we were being left with an angel to take over everything? That's what I believe. So thank you very much for you again supporting us in the morning season. That was 100% sure of my subscribers. Thank you, Donna C. How are you, my baby person? I love you so much. People from Uganda who have been sent to give me something, thank you so very much. Pamba came here with some YouTubers. Thank you so very much. Every YouTuber who came to say hi, be it in the text, be it live, I say thank you very much. People who never made it here, I know if given chance, or if you had got that chance, you could have come and comforted us. Many people represented you. Whoever who was willing to come and he never got that opportunity, we received the messages, everything. We got your messages and we said it's all right. Yes, we cannot meet everybody on board at once, you know. There are some who will come, some will not make it, and that's life, you see. So thank you for supporting us. Thank you for standing with us to this moment. Up to now, people are just there to say, Kate, you have to hold on, you have to move on, you have to forget, you have to do this and this for you to do this and this. And I'm like, sometimes I do cry again, but I'm like, oh, I'm not a child, you see. And I just wipe my eyes and move on, you know. I say, God, this is a good day that you've given me. Let me do even past my dads. And I say, God should add as me, you, my subscribers, plus I. God should add as some more years to live. Is it? Ah, yes, nobody wants to live. This earth is hard, but we don't want to live. Can you imagine? Look at this. Look at this. Look at. Huh. That's a dog and a cat, you see. That's a puppy. A puppy. This is the mom to that puppy. This is the mom. Mom. You see. Hello, how you doing? Are you good? Thank you. This is a dog that is there to stand with people when crying, when laughing. Hey, so to my subscribers, they are there during the laughing time, during the crying moments, everything. They go for it. So thank you so much for you being there. You know, I can't stop saying it because you don't know what you made me feel like. I was like, oh, people from some far countries are, are just there to stand with us. And I was, I even lack words. Maybe someday I will say the words, you know. The words will come clear. You see? Some days, some days, some days, some days. A cat and a dog. Good friends of the earth. So, my subscribers, if only you can know how much I love you, then I don't know. Maybe some days we shall meet somewhere else. On earth, I say, on earth, we are going to meet. I'm going to say, to stretch my hand and shake it live with you, because you did a very good work, and thank you very much. I lack words. I even don't have that good voice because of the much cryings, you see. But I'm just trying because it has been a while. I said, let me check you out and say hello to you, because you know, Kate Sigano, I have to do it for my people. You are my people, my beautiful people, my everything. And thank you so much for standing with us once again. My mom said thank you so much for you people. You are so great. You see, you are great people, marvelous people, wonderful people in the earth. May you never lack. May your pockets never go dry. You see? Oh yes. Get Sigano here at Kate Sigano, that's my handle. Kindly go subscribe. Check me out. Each video that will be dropping, be there to support me. Like, subscribe, share, and everything. And that's one love from me, Kate Sigano. Thank you so much. We shall be meeting in other videos, and I'll be telling you some more things that revealed during my dad's burial. So stay tuned. See you some other time. Bye.